Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'd like to talk about the month of November. And this is the month we've all been waiting for because it is the time for the presidential elections here in the United States on November 8th. But don't expect things to go down peacefully because there are huge changes that will evolve this month. And I've been talking about the secrets that are to be revealed all year. And yes, lots of secrets have been revealed concerning the presidential candidates, but there is yet more to come. And let me talk about this last eclipse that I've been talking about over and over again that happened September 1st. It occurred at 15 degrees of Leo. And this month is the month that Neptune and Ketu will conjoin at 15 degrees of Aquarius on November 17th. And let me remind everyone that Donald Trump's chart really picks up strength in speed a week after the elections, November 14th, on the full moon. So what you see at the time of the elections will have a big turn of events, because if Hillary wins, Donald's not going to stay down. He's going to reveal everything that could possibly disqualify Hillary. Wait and see. Between Election Day and Inauguration Day, the biggest changes are due to occur, I think, than we've seen in a long time. And most of all, what I've been talking about, the purpose, maybe not to his awareness that Donald Trump came into this picture as running for the president, is to reveal all the secrets, all the lies, all the deception, all the corruption that has been happening around the world, not just here in the United States. Whether or not this was his intention, this is the end result, which I believe is necessary and needed. But let me fill you in on some of the details that are occurring this month, because after November 17th, when Neptune conjoins Ketu at 15 degrees of Aquarius, Neptune will also turn direct on November 20th. It's been traveling retrograde, and when it turns directions, here's where things really surface, come out. Things that we didn't even know about that are definitely going to change the way you believe. So what you believe is wrong, you will probably change and think is right. And whatever you think is right, you'll find out is wrong. Many things are due to shift this very month. Now, we've also had the Uranus-Pluto that have been for a long standing square to each other, but Jupiter's coming to oppose Uranus. That means big explosive events. This is the breakdown of the controls and the powers that have been controlling the world, the revealing of the secrets so that the truth come out. Just think about this. Pluto, and remember, I am doing Vedic astrology, which has different placements than Western astrology, so this is the sidereal system. So don't get it confused with the tropical placements of Western astrology. So Pluto currently, right now, is in the sign of Sagittarius, and Uranus is in the sign of Pisces. They are in a hard square to each other, and when Jupiter opposes Uranus, here comes the extent of the revealing of Pluto being in Sagittarius. Sagittarius represents truth, and Pisces, where Uranus is, represents our beliefs. So our beliefs are going to change because of the truth coming out about all the controls and the powers that have been controlling everything down to the economy in this world. we are going to find this out. What an awakening this is about to be. So let's look at, when I'm looking at Uranus and Jupiter being opposed this year, Jupiter is in the sign of Virgo. And Virgo is all about healing, medicine, health. And what's about to come out are some spectacular cures and healings for disease. This is a breakthrough. Medical breakthroughs are about to occur because throughout the year of 2017, we have this opposition that represents healing medical breakthroughs. They will be opposed repeatedly throughout this year of 2017. So this is very important to pay attention to. I think it has something to do with the curing of mental diseases, which we've had no cures for so very long. Now, another thing that's due to happen this month is I've noticed that Saturn is going to be at the midpoint of Rahu and Ketu, the north and south node of the moon. And please take note of Saturn this month, because this month Saturn is at 23 degrees of Scorpio. This is a point in the zodiac that relates to economic crises. If you look back at the economic crash, the stock market crash of 1987 in October, Saturn was 23 degrees of Scorpio. Then go back to the major stock market crash, the worst of all time, that happened in 1929 in October. Jupiter was 23 degrees of Taurus. You see, the Scorpio-Taurus axis around 23 degrees causes major downs in the stock market or in the economy. This is a major shift that's about to happen from all these crises and things that are going on from the election. This causes economic demise. Watch how things shift rapidly from all of the chaos, confusion, and major explosive events that are occurring. Of course, it's going to take its toll on the stock market and the economy. So also going back to October of 1987 stock market crash, Mars was conjunct Ketu. Now, they were in Virgo this time, but Mars will conjunct Ketu in Aquarius now, but on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. They come together with Neptune. Mars will be exactly conjunct Neptune on that day, but they're coming together, Mars with Ketu again. And this was the result of what happened September 11th, 2001, when transiting Mars came together with Ketu, and it was the exact degree that was opposed the solar eclipse degree that happened previously that summer in June in 2001. So once again, the eclipse of September 15 Leo, Mars will oppose that at 15 Aquarius. Now these degree markings, I want you to pay attention because I have one more chart to analyze to give details into what I suspect may be happening towards the end of this year. And this is Tim Kaine's birth chart. We actually have his birth time, and he is the presidential vice president with Hillary Clinton. He's her vice president. And looking at his chart, he was born the day before Chelsea Clinton. Now remember, I am only using Chelsea Clinton's chart, Donald Trump's chart, and now Tim Kaine's chart because we have an accurate birth time for all three. And Chelsea Clinton, she was born the day after Tim Kaine because she was born February 27th. Tim Kaine is born February 26th, 1958, which makes his sun 14 degrees of Aquarius. Remember, Chelsea's sun is 15 degrees of Aquarius, right where the Mars and Neptune will conjoin, revealing aspects of conspiracy, scandal, deceit, denials, corruption. If you go back to the last time Rahu and Ketu were in Aquarius Leo, this was 18 and a half years ago when Ketu was directly on Chelsea Clinton's sun. This was 1997, 1998 when the Monica Lewinsky trial was going on, dealing with corruption and scandal in her family. Here it's due to happen again around the times of these elections and inauguration. So something surrounding corruption and scandal is going to blow up. Because notice that in Tim Kaine's chart, now he has a Pisces ascendant, putting his sun in Aquarius in the 12th house of loss, in the 12th house of secrets, things that need to be uncovered and will be, because Ketu's going to cross over his sun. There is an eclipse falling on Tim Kaine's sun, which is extremely significant because the past 3 presidential candidates, Bush and Obama, had eclipses occurring on their sun right before they were elected as president. It was in 2008 when Obama was elected that Ketu was crossing over his sun, and for Bush, that was when Rahu crossed over his sun that he became the president for the first time. So what you're going to find is when these eclipses cross over the sun, it means someone comes into a position, possibly dealing with being president. The sun is the president, the sun is the king. But it's in his 12th house. This could deal with foreign affairs, of course, I've said many times. But something big is due to happen concerning Tim Kaine's chart. Why? Look at his 8th house. The ruler of his chart, which is Jupiter, Jupiter rules Pisces, and it is placed in the 8th house, Jupiter in the 8th house at 8 degrees of Aquarius, is the exact degree of Hillary Clinton's sun. Regardless if we have her birth time, we know what day she was born, and her sun on that day is 8 degrees of Libra. So his Jupiter is 8 degrees of Libra, where? In his 8th house, the house of scandals, the house of secrets. Both the 12th and the 8th deal with secrets. They deal with endings and corruption, but endings. There's something big that is due to happen. Furthermore, his Jupiter is conjunct Rahu and Neptune tightly within a degree. Rahu expands, makes things bigger. Neptune is deception, deceit. It's secrets. So we have Sun, Rahu, Neptune in the 8th house. Jupiter, Rahu, and Neptune in the 8th house. We have his Sun in the 12th house. And here we have these transiting planets that are going to activate his Sun, representing endings and secrets. So there's the ending to many secrets that are going to evolve. And this is all happening now, this year of 2016, and November is going to be the time when everything starts to kick in action. You think you've seen the truth so far? Wait and see what's about to come out for the end of this year. And nothing will be as it appears. So with that, I'd like to close. If you want more information on me, you can always go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. And if you're interested in learning Vedic astrology, I have a university, which is University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.